Gibbo presents.
It's Gibbo, and right now I'm joined on the line by one of the members of Berlin's original sound-killing machine, Supersonic, who last night defeated Rhythm Force, Young Hawk, One Don, and Original Vibes at Halloween Slaughter inside Albany Manor in Brooklyn. It is Spider.
Hey, what's up, Gibbo?
First things first, congratulations on last night's victory. Your winning streak continues. You are now 4-0 in 2013. How does last night's win compare to your others this year? Is there something particularly satisfying about winning in New York, the place most people consider the clashing capital of the world at the moment?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, to come to New York, like the clash capital of the world, and win is always a good feeling, and it's great, and especially like since we never came the last time. Yeah, it was good, definitely. Feel good.
When you woke up this morning and you looked across your hotel room and you saw the trophy sitting there on the desk, what was the first thought that went through your mind?
Well, that's like we did it again, man. I mean, yeah. Like I say, it feels good, and it wasn't really an easy victory last night because Rhythm Force they actually were in the rounds. They did, like, I would even say better than us, definitely. And so it wasn't really that easy. And, New York, the Clash crowd in New York is like a hard crowd, man. I mean, you really have to give them something to get your forwards. And so, it was definitely a feel good, man.
You say you thought they did better than you during the rounds. Does that mean you think they were the rightful winner?
No, well, in the end of the day, I mean, we played it smart in the tune for tune, and I think we had a very, very good singer, like a vocal round. And, I mean, they actually played very good the first two rounds, and third and fourth round, it was like nobody really did get big forwards during that time, but they had a good vibe still. But then in tune for like before the tune for tune start, Rhythm Force was trying to say something like lock off or something like that, or he doesn't need to play no tune for tune, and New York people didn't like that at all, and I was just taking advantage of it and just gave it to him in tune for tune.
Earlier this week, when you were talking to hecklers, you said you'd never heard of Rhythm Force before being booked for this clash, but since then you'd done some research on them. How in-depth was your research? Were you surprised by how deep their dub box was and the caliber of artist that they were able to play?
Well, actually, like I said, I was putting in Rhythm Force on YouTube, and I saw like two video clips and stuff. And I asked Andrew, and he said, "Yeah, man, they're around for a long time, and like they have the D Browns and the Garnets, and so actually, I was surprised because usually like a sound with caliber of tunes like that, I think they should have been more known to the whole Clash world, because actually they're very good sound, man. I was really impressed by them. I'm gonna lie."
So you already knew they had those Garnet Silk dubs in their box?
Yeah.
Apparently you made a somewhat controversial speech in the clash, something along the lines of that you weren't proud of it, but that Germany had killed the most people in history. Do you think you may have offended some people?
Well, let me tell you this, right? I mean, to be upfront, it was a speech because, like Jamie said, like Germany don't have is not a Batman place, right? You have to know I have like Jewish, ancestors, or like way back when I still have like Jewish family goes way back. So, and they were hiding in Second World War. And I said it like from early, or before I made the speech, people, I'm not proud of it, right? But Germany, you say, is not a Batman place, but Germany, they kill the most people in the world. You understand? Not being proud of it, but it's just facts. You understand? So, and that's it. You know what I mean? I think nothing really wrong with that speech, man. I mean, it's controversial, yes, but that's, I mean, a sound clash. You know what I mean? And if you say Germany is not a Batman place, and you understand, that was just like a speech, man. I mean, yeah.
So you don't regret making that speech?
No, not really. I mean, not really, no.
Going into the clash, how did you envision your path to victory? And did things go according to plan?
Well, you know, we had to play first again, which was hard, man, because like the crowd was just standing up there first, and you know, when you start a clash and you can't really, you know, attack your opponents too much, and you know what I mean. So we had to take it like easy and stuff, and I mean, we didn't really have a big game plan. We know, all right, we have to play, or we wanted to play certain songs, what we actually did, and but there was no really big set of plans we had, but yeah, and like I said, it was like I was surprised, actually, that Original Vibes dropped out first, because I expected more from them, and yeah, but I gotta say, I mean, we didn't really have a big set of game plan. We just wanted to play Sonic style and just do what we had to do, you know what I mean?
You've been one of the more active sounds in the Clash Arena this year. Do you think your level of activity is one of the keys to your success?
No, I mean, we were winning clashes before, even though we didn't. I mean, this year is actually, since May, we had like 4 clashes now, and of course, if you clash on a regular basis, I mean, you know what it takes, or you know, you gain more experience after every clash, and but I guess, like, no, it doesn't really, it's not really a big factor that the more you clash, I don't know what to say. I think, yes, you need to clash a lot to get your experience and stuff, but it's not like the game factor or the I don't know what to say. It's not like because we clash so much, that's why we win in those clashes, or we getting better. You know what I mean? It's just we felt like, all right, man, I mean, stop the pick and choose, man. Everybody, there's so many sounds, and what we have all those dub plates for, and there's a lot of sounds that carry a huge box of dub plates, but you don't hear them clash at all, or they're afraid of status or whatsoever, and we just say, no, man, fuck that, you know what I mean? I mean, we just clash anybody who want to clash. Because a lot of people are asking, why you take this clash or this clash, and why you clash, like we have a next clash coming up next month, why you clashing Warrior Sound, they're not in your league, and this and that. But I think everybody, I mean, if you want to clash, let's go. That's my passion, man. That's my love, you know. Sound clash. That's why I started my song, man, to clash, and that's it.
So when it comes to clashing, your philosophy is you'll clash anyone as long as the price is right. You don't believe
Correct.
in only clashing certain sounds.
Nah, anybody want to come clash with Supersonic. Once the price is right, I'm going to clash anybody.
As you said, you're back in action on November the 30th against Warrior Sounds at Juggler's Champions League clash in Stuttgart. What do Warrior Sounds bring to the table, and how do you make sure that you remain undefeated this year?
Well, actually, especially I want to bring in the new team for that clash as well, because as you know, we have 2 new youths on the sound since a year now, Arno and Chris, and we definitely want, you know, they have to earn their stripes, so we want to bring them into that clash too. I'm not going to do too much on that clash, but yeah, I think he's going to be very motivated because it's going to be his biggest clash that he ever had. So he's going to come hard. I mean, he's going to come well prepared. But I'm quite optimistic that we're going to win that clash too.
When I spoke to Chin prior to World Clash R.E.S.E.T, he said he thought there was unfinished business between Supersonic and Mighty Crown. Do you feel the same way? And now that Mighty Crown have returned to the Clash Arena, is a rematch with the Far East Rulers something that you would like to happen in 2014?
As I said, Gibbo, I'll clash everybody. And if Chin feels there's some unfinished business, I'm ready to clash Mighty Crown anytime. And so I wouldn't say there's unfinished. If he says there's unfinished business, that's his part of this story. But I have no unfinished business with Mighty Crown. So, but if they want to have a rematch, they could have a rematch anywhere they want, anytime.
So you feel you've already proven that Supersonic are a superior sounds to Mighty Crown?
Well, I wouldn't say superior sound. I mean, but definitely know we kicked their ass. The clash that when we were clashing, we kicked their ass. And I mean, Mighty Crown is you know how it is a big brand, and it's like they're touring the whole world right through, and like, you know what I mean, and they're like in Japan they're like heroes and stuff, and but I wouldn't say superior, but I'm not. I'm definitely not afraid to clash Mighty Crown.
Putting personal feelings to one side, what are your views on Irish and Chin's reset concepts? Is it just what the clash scene needs, or in your opinion, is it unnecessary?
I think it's like a lot of people say that. Well, I would agree if it comes like a fully loaded. I mean, we as diehard Clash fans, and I mean, out of the promoter's view, it makes sense to get like juggling sounds in it, and it might make sense in a way that you fill up your venue with it. But I mean, for us, like the real Clash people, the real hardcore Clash people, I think it doesn't prove anything like World Clash. I think it doesn't prove if your sound is really bad, you know what I mean, when it comes to real clashing. Because I mean, it was a lot of gimmicks in the Clash and stuff, which is, I mean, entertainment and stuff, but it's like really to hear tunes and speech, and I think it is not really, it doesn't really bring anything in a way, how to say, I mean, I watched it, and it was, I felt entertained, you know what I mean, it was, I felt entertained, but it's not like a real hardcore clash, you know what I mean, and that's what we love, and that's why a lot of sounds are there for, like, so, big up, Jazzy T did a great job, man. I love how Renaissance did do their thing and stuff, but I don't know. Yeah, it might be not necessary, but I don't know. I don't know what to say. I mean, some people will love it, and it just brings like a wider audience or more people to the venue, and which might be good for the Clash. So those people come back to some hardcore clashes again, but in the end of the day, it's not like a real hardcore clash, you know what I mean, like we know it.
As you are well aware, there were no European sounds involved in resets. If you had been invited, would you have accepted the offer, or are you not interested in working with Irish and Chin?
No, once the offer right, like I said, man, I mean, I'm going to take any clash, you know, and once the money is right, I would definitely be there if the money is right.
Do you think European sounds need to do more to raise their profile and become bigger draws outside of Europe, so that in the future Irish and Chin have no choice but to include a European sound in their big Sound Clash events?
No, as you said, as you see, Gibbo, World Clash was packed and it was rum. He doesn't need to have a European sound in it, but I think for the respect of the European sound system scene, right? For we have so many. I mean, every sound want to tour in Europe, like the Mighty Crowns, the Addies, the Cosmic, the LPs. Everybody want to come to Europe and tour. Every artist eating a lot of food in Europe and coming and tour in Europe. I think we should have that respect, people should give us the respect, and Chin should not just leave Europe out there to, I don't know, like make his sounds them tour Europe and eat money and eat our food and make money. He should see what we are doing. If us, like the sound systems in Europe, wouldn't be doing all of this, because most of the sounds, the promoters are sounds in Europe. You understand? So we kind of booking all those sounds, and we doing so much things for the music, for the whole industry in Europe, because we ain't got no radio stations like that. Our music, is underground. Reggae dancehall is underground music, like really underground. You know what I mean? So I think we doing a lot for the business, and I think that should be respected. And we have a lot of good sounds in Europe, and I think we deserve a spot in like on those big events and stuff. I think it's kind of, I would even say, disrespectful not even consider or putting us on a lineup like this. Not saying us like Supersonic, but as I said, a European sound.
You mention the big US sounds and international sounds coming to Europe to tour, and in fact, Addies and Cosmic are actually in Germany at the moment. But do you not think more European sounds need to try and expand their brand over in the US and perhaps go and tour over there? We don't really see that happening very often. If they could build a bigger name for themselves stateside and internationally, then Chin would have no option but to include them in his events.
What European sounds should do? We can only do what we're doing. It's clashing and we juggling every week, and we're doing a lot of things, but we need somebody to carry us over here. That's why I have to big up Andrew Digital. You understand? Even though all in all we had some issues or whatever, but he's still like holding on to it and doing what he has to do. But I think like for juggling tour and stuff, I think come on, all in America, and like the whole Caribbean is right here. So you don't really need to book a sound from Europe to juggle. I think doesn't really make too much sense. But but there are not too many promoters in the States doing clashes and stuff too. And I don't know how we as Europeans should profile us more than the way what we're doing. I mean, we're doing a lot. We're doing a lot in the business. What else can we do? Maybe you have any ideas how we should profile to get over here or to tour over here in the States? I don't know.
Last question, because I know time is running short for you. Next year will be the 10th anniversary of War in the East, which is of course promoted by your good friend and rival Sultan and the Herbalize It family. Is this an event that you feel Supersonic need to be a part of?
Well, I can't say too much right now, because I don't want to really say anything to that now, because War in the East next year is going to be a surprise in different ways. It's going to surprise a lot of people. I could only tell you Supersonic will be involved. That's what I can tell you, but I can't really say anything else.
So we will see you in Enschede come 2014.
Nah, you're not gonna see me in Enschede.
So,
well, like I said, I can't say too much because I know the lineup is going to be released, I think, at the end of November or something like that, and then you're going to see for yourself why I can't really say too much right now.
All right, I certainly look forward to seeing what Herbalize It have in store for us for the 10th anniversary of War in the East. Spider, once again, congratulations on your victory last night, and thanks a lot for taking time to catch up today. I hope we speak again soon.
All right, Gibbo, man. Take care, and thanks for your call, and just do what you do, man. You're doing a great job. I keep on telling you that. So, gonna talk. I guess we're gonna talk again soon, man.
Gibbo.